Hello and welcome back to episode 73 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Distant Worlds Universe as a XHuman authority, a standard empire. In the last episode we took over the system and then proceeded to stall because we were trying to attack some of the other planets and we suffered a lot of losses in that planet. So instead of keep dragging on, we went ahead and redesigned our carrier and our capital ships to be better or just beefier, I think. And we have rebuilt the 10th fleet up to 70 ships again, assigned some fleet admiral, and so let's go ahead and start our attack again. We're at the spaceport. In the meantime, they've been going through and try to attack our gas mining station here. Well, probably not just trying to, but probably succeeded in destroying some of them. Doesn't make a lot of difference to us because we do have few supplies in our key planets here. So let's come in and see how the 10th fleet fares against the spaceport and all the ships that they have here. Let's zoom out just a little bit so we can see. Let's zoom out a little bit more. I believe that our capital ships are set to range attack. Our carrier, as always, are set to evade. And I think they took out the bases and things really quickly this time. So let's send our second fleet up here to attack the planet itself. And a 9th fleet up here to just hang out. I think here comes our second fleet. And we took this over. It has a exalted nexus of Calabra. What does that do? Nothing too special. Let's see if there are a few sources in here. We should build on it. This is a good source. And I'm sure the automated ships will take care of that as well. So for now, let's just go and build our spaceport and things like we always do in a newly conquered planet. Small spaceport. 5 troops. Shield. Let's go ahead and load the troop here before the freighters get here, because the planet is fairly happy. Let's also transfer the admirals up before I forget. It would be interesting to have these guys assigned to a ship so that they're not all assigned to the same ships, just in case that ship got destroyed. Anyway. So they are fairly happy. The spaceport is being built. I don't think there's any shortages. Just queue a gas mining station here for fun. And also, let's move the 10 fleet elsewhere. This looks like the hub. Oasis to spaceport. Sounds like a good deal. Again, the strategy here is very similar to what we've done before, which is to take out their spaceports, and if they don't have spaceport, then they cannot build additional ships or repair ships, and if they cannot build ships or repair ships, then they are screwed. Let's also queue the attack for the second fleet. In the meantime, they're going back and forth to attack our gas mining station. And we have a new fleet admiral. We don't know anything about it, so let's transfer to the 10 fleet. We actually lost Fleet Admiral from the 6th Fleet as well, because the lead ship was a fighter escort and somehow it decided to stay around the battlefield with just one or two other ships, and it get destroyed rather quickly. It's unfortunate. So this fleet is not quite there yet. Agree. Show me. We'll do that at some other point. Let's not colonize in the war zone just yet. So here's our second fleet coming in, and that is a lot of fighters and things in this area of space. Okay, we took over this planet. Go ahead and unload all the troops. I'll actually pause it here so that I can build the Boscara here. I did not realize that this was Boscaran in this sector. Let's build a small spaceport. Let's go and garrison some troops. and we'll just let the 10 fleet mop up the everything else in the system. Let's go ahead and take the 6th fleet over here. And then we'll take the 10th fleet out to do something else. So this one has been refitted up to a medium, refitted to a large. This area of space is clear up some. So take the 9th fleet and move it back here. We'll go down this way next. It's interesting that all the lines come down this way, but I think that's just because that is now the capital. So let's stop that. So instead, let's go and clear up this area up here. Bunch of freighter here probably. Spaceport is almost built. Troops are here. So load the troop before the freighters get the chance to come here. And then let's transfer the 1 admiral up to the fleet. They're quite unhappy though. So let's hope that this spaceport get built soon, and the medical and entertainment facility will kick in. There you go. Just in time. So the base is now built. In the future, I'll have to put those components further up the build chain, just so that we don't have to wait so long for that. That is a lesson learned. So our 2nd fleet is good to go. 10 fleet's already up there. Fleet is just wrapping up things over there. we'll just wait until the color over here changes. We investigate a whole bunch of abandoned ships. So we took that over. Let's go look at the second fleet, which should be on top of the planet. Actually, let me pause the recording here, redesign my small spaceport the way that I was talking about, and we'll build those instead. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I went ahead and update this design to move the medical center and recreational center way up in the change of build. I also added one more repair bot, but basically it's up before the armor even get built or advanced fighter base. So you can see that it'll build in this order. So it built command center, repair bot, hab, life, reactor, energy collector, shielding, well, shield first and then those, and then these first. So it's built in this order here. Let's see if we can reduce this by a little bit. We cannot. I was thinking maybe our technology have advanced enough for us to cut one of those down, but that is not the case. So that is the change, and then after that we'll go with weapons and little components here that will help a lot. Hyper deny, shield recharge, all that good stuff, and then at the end we'll build the construction yards. So hopefully, I almost hit cancel, that would be really bad. So hopefully that would help these planets to become happy very quickly. So over here, let's build a new small spaceport. And build some troop. And a planetary shield. So this is where I miss that queuing facility of or template of the game stars, and I know that there is one thing that you can build a planet when you first colonize, but in stars you can just apply a template and it would or you have a template for things that you just colonize and it just work. That's really nice. So small spaceport is being built. It's building the shield right now. So it's finished the shield, building reactor, building collector. So shield are charging, and the planet should be happy very soon because we'll have there you go. So that would allow us to just load troops right now, assuming we do have some garrison troop. We do. And let's transfer the admiral back up. And then let's zoom out a little bit. So 10 fleets is there. Let's take the 9th fleet and move to this system. 10 fleet can probably use some refueling. Let's go ahead and attack some. Actually, there is something else up here. Let's attack up here first. Eriksha. And after that, we'll go and review. Let's move the 6 back here. And in the meantime, let's see if we have finished building things over here. A medium spaceport. Let's go ahead and let's just build a defensive base here. Same here, I think. Let's come here. Let's build a defensive base here as well. Even though we do have a large spaceport here. We're capturing freighters and things here as well. So 10th Fleet is already here, attacking things, and apparently clear those things out. 2nd Fleet has loaded up troops. So let's go and invade the planet. We build the spaceport. Let's go ahead and retrofit to a medium. The nice things about these spaceports is that they have energy to fuel conversion, so they can refuel themselves. Approve. Is it Loris Kalan? So decline that. I'm not worried about that quite yet. So we're invading Eriksha, and we took it over. So build a small spaceport. Let's pause for a second. I just want to make sure that these are all our newly recruited troops. Looks like we didn't get encounter any kind of resistance there. Our troops are still very much intact. This is a Caslon source. Built a third of the shield already. Fully built a shield. Should be building collectors right now. When that's done, actually it's building there you go. That went the collector. And that means that we can load troop now. Let's take the 6th fleet, which is down here. Let's move them up here. That's the wrong place. Move them up here. The 10th fleet, let's go refuel. So we'll fight on. We'll just conquer them. Second fleet is ready to go. Make sure our troops, admirals are all up there. There they are. Ninth fleet is over here. Actually, let's just move it back down here. We'll refuel them when we get there. The 6th is over here. Can probably refuel them as well. Let's stop that instead. I thought we have few in here. Maybe we don't. So this one is now a medium. I think that's sufficient for now. This is a Castlon planet, gas mining station. Spaceport is finished. Retrofit to a medium. Approve that. 10th fleet is refueling. Second, let's just move back to the Gulrath system. Approve. And decline. Fleet is still refueling. Have a bunch of carriers that are very much out of fuel. This one have a decent amount of hydrogen. So we've reached a 30 minutes mark, but we have not been able to finish this war. So 10th fleet is not fully fueled, so it's going to the spaceport instead. That's fine. argon, Caslon, helium. There's hydrogen here. Let's see. Decline that one. Decline that one. Okay, looks like this time it is Battlefield. So let's attack one more and then we'll call it an episode. A new scientist as well. Not that we are really researching anything important. We're just finishing up all these texts that we're not using. We can certainly put out a lot of research, and we could crash it too because we have so much money. But again, we're not actually research anything useful. Okay, so we have started invading the planet, and we've taken it over. Let's pause here real quick. Go ahead and build a small spaceport. Recruit some troops. Shield. Garrison these. Our troops are slightly damaged, so let's wait a tiny bit anyway before we can pick them up. Let's go ahead and move the 6th Fleet up here. Now the 9th Fleet up here. So Agda 1 is the Peril. Agda 2 is the Gulrath. So there's some ships over here doing something. I'm not sure what. interesting thing is whether or not they have built a regional capital down here. They have. So that will be our next target. I guess we'll go and attack some mining station. Let's see if we can load our troops here. We can. And this is part of the Night Fleet. Proof. So boarding all their ships, I guess attacking our various system, and we warn ourselves to remove military forces. Uh-oh. Did we not garrison everything? Because we have some extra troops. I assume we have like a PDU or something, because it's a 3-size unit. So this one definitely need to be disbanded, because it's a, wow, look at the maintenance, 263. That's kind of nice. Let's just disband that one. And I assume we pick up like an armor or something. That is I'll pick up this one. Oh, let's drop the apparatus cells then. Trying to see if we have like a PDU or something. Let's go to the second. Stop for a second. Need to take 2 more infantry out. Wow, These troops are bad. The Ute. Mercenary troop. Okay. It still has 64 infantry. I don't like that. Oh, because those are on some of the capital ships that we get. Never mind. So look at the drop ships. And look for some of the weaker ones, like these two. No, these are ham or something or another. Boskaren at 26. I'm sorry. Let me just pause here. Okay, I'm sorry. It takes so long to get all this stuff straightened out, and not even important. I guess just kind of caught up in the OCD kind of thing. Let's go ahead and send it down here to attack this planet. But let's call it an episode here. We've run way over time, and it'll take another at least 15 minutes to take care of all these planets. So let's call it an episode here, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.